Have you ever found yourself wide awake at night, tossing and turning, staring at the ceiling while the rest of the world seems to drift off into peaceful slumber? If you're a senior, or care about one, you might feel like restful nights are a thing of the past, replaced by endless hours of frustration and fatigue. But what if the secret to better sleep isn't in a pill or a complicated routine, but right there on your plate? In this video, we're diving into 7 amazing foods that science says can help seniors sleep deeper and longer, naturally. Stick around to the end because we'll reveal not just what to eat, but how these simple additions can transform your nights and leave you waking up refreshed, ready to embrace the day. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video. You can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know, so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. 1. Kiwi, nature's sleep-boosting gem. At first glance, the kiwi might seem like an unremarkable fruit, its fuzzy, earthy brown skin concealing the vivid green or golden flesh within. Yet, beneath this modest exterior lies a nutritional dynamo that has quietly earned its reputation as a bona fide sleep superhero. Researchers have taken notice, and studies like one from the Asia-Pacific Journal of Clinical Nutrition have illuminated its remarkable effects. In this study, participants were asked to eat 2 kiwis approximately 1 hour before bedtime each night for 4 weeks. The outcome? They drifted off to sleep 35% faster than usual, cutting down the frustrating minutes spent lying awake. Even more impressively, their total sleep time stretched by up to 13%, granting them longer stretches of restorative rest. For anyone who's ever struggled with restless nights, these findings transform the kiwi from a grocery store staple into a potential game-changer. How does this small oval fruit wield such power over sleep? The answer lies in its unique blend of compounds that work in harmony with your body's natural rhythms. Kiwi is brimming with serotonin, a neurotransmitter that plays a starring role in the production of melatonin, the hormone that governs your sleep-wake cycle. As we age, our melatonin levels often dwindle, leaving us more prone to insomnia or fragmented sleep. Kiwi offers a natural assist, providing the raw materials your brain needs to keep melatonin flowing without relying on artificial supplements. But the benefits don't stop there. This fruit is also a treasure trove of antioxidants, including hefty doses of vitamin C and vitamin E. These warriors neutralize oxidative stress, a hidden disruptor that can throw your sleep patterns off kilter by agitating your nervous system. Add to that a generous helping of folate, a BB vitamin known for supporting neurological health and easing mental tension, and you've got a fruit that doesn't just help you fall asleep, it sets the stage for a calm, peaceful descent into dreamland. Incorporating kiwi into your nightly routine is as delightful as it is simple. Picture this. You peel back that fuzzy skin to reveal the juicy, jewel-toned flesh, then slice it into bite-sized rounds. The first taste is a burst of sweet tart freshness, a perfect little treat to savor an hour before bed. If you're in the mood for something smoother, toss a couple of kiwis into a blender with a splash of almond milk, a teaspoon of honey, and a handful of ice for a soothing, sleep-friendly smoothie. For a touch of indulgence, spoon some creamy Greek yogurt into a bowl, layer it with kiwi chunks, and sprinkle a few crushed almonds on top. A light, satisfying dessert that doubles as a sleep aid. Whether you enjoy it solo or dressed up, kiwi's versatility and subtle magic make it an effortless addition to your quest for better rest. 2. Tart cherries, a melatonin-rich marvel. Tart cherries might not have the mainstream appeal of their sweeter relatives, but these small, ruby-red fruits are a sleeper hit in the truest sense. With their puckery, tangy flavor and deep, jewel-like color, they stand apart as a natural sleep enhancer that's as potent as it is unassuming. A 2012 study published in the European Journal of Nutrition put tart cherries under the microscope, revealing their impressive ability to transform sleep quality. Participants in the experiment drank tart cherry juice twice daily, once in the morning and again in the evening, for a set period. The results were striking. They gained an average of 84 extra minutes of sleep per night, a boon for anyone craving more time in the land of Nod. Beyond just extending sleep duration, the juice also boosted sleep efficiency, meaning less time spent tossing and turning and more time in deep, uninterrupted slumber. For those weary of restless nights, tart cherries offer a glimmer of hope in every tart sip. What fuels this fruit's sleep-inducing magic? It starts with a rare gift. Tart cherries are one of the few natural dietary sources of melatonin, the hormone that signals to your body when it's time to wind down and rest. Each serving delivers a small but meaningful dose, directly supporting your circadian rhythm. But their power doesn't end there. Tart cherries also contain tryptophan, an essential amino acid that embarks on a fascinating journey through your biochemistry. First, it's converted into serotonin, which lifts your mood and steadies your nerves. Then, that serotonin becomes melatonin, amplifying the fruit's sleep-promoting effects in a beautifully orchestrated cascade. As if that weren't enough, tart cherries are packed with anthocyanins, potent antioxidants responsible for their rich red pigment. These compounds tackle inflammation, a common saboteur of sleep that can flare up due to stress, poor diet, or physical strain. Together, this trio of nutrients makes tart cherries a triple threat against sleeplessness. Bringing tart cherries into your daily life is a breeze, and their versatility only adds to their charm. The classic approach is to pour yourself a small glass of tart cherry juice, about 8 ounces, in the evening, roughly an hour before you slip under the covers. The flavor is bold and bright, a refreshing mix of sour and sweet that lingers just long enough to feel like a ritual. For maximum impact, consider mirroring the study's protocol with a second glass in the morning, letting the benefits build throughout the day. If juice isn't your preference, dried tart cherries make a chewy, portable snack. Just keep an eye on portions, as their concentrated nature means a little goes a long way. Feeling adventurous? Blend frozen tart cherries into a smoothie with leafy spinach, a ripe banana, and a splash of coconut water for a nutrient-packed drink that's as tasty as it is sleep-supportive. However you choose to enjoy them, tart cherries deliver a natural, pill-free path to deeper, more rejuvenating rest, one vibrant bite or sip at a time. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. 3. Bananas. The magnesium and tryptophan duo. Bananas are far more than a cheerful yellow staple you might grab on your way out the door or slice into your morning cereal. They're a veritable sleep-enhancing dynamo, a humble fruit that doubles as a natural elixir for those elusive, restful nights. Often celebrated for their portability and potassium punch, bananas reveal their true brilliance when the sun goes down, stepping into the spotlight as a bedtime ally armed with a potent duo of nutrients: magnesium and tryptophan. These two powerhouses work in tandem to address two of the most stubborn barriers to quality sleep: physical tension that keeps your muscles clenched and a buzzing mind that refuses to settle. Magnesium, a mineral revered for its calming properties, acts like an internal masseuse, targeting your nervous system and soothing tight, overworked muscles that might otherwise twitch or cramp as you try to drift off. Picture it as a gentle unwinding mechanism, loosening the knots of the day and coaxing your body into a state of ease. On the flip side, tryptophan, an essential amino acid your body can't synthesize on its own, takes the reins on the mental front, serving as the raw material for serotonin, that blissful neurotransmitter that bathes your brain in calm and contentment. From there, serotonin transforms into melatonin, the body's nocturnal maestro, conducting the symphony of signals that dim the lights on wakefulness and usher you into the soft embrace of sleep. The sleep-supporting credentials of bananas aren't just folklore or wishful thinking. They're backed by rigorous science that underscores their practical magic. A notable study in the Journal of Research in Medical Sciences zeroed in on magnesium's role in sleep improvement, focusing on older adults, a group notoriously plagued by shorter sleep durations and frequent awakenings. The findings were illuminating. Seniors who regularly consumed magnesium-rich foods like bananas didn't just rack up more total sleep time, they also experienced faster sleep onset, that precious moment when your head hits the pillow and your eyes finally close, and boasted higher sleep efficiency, a metric that measures how much of your time in bed is spent sleeping versus wrestling with restlessness or staring into the dark. For those prone to midnight leg cramps or a mind that replays the day's worries on a loop, this is a game changer. Bananas also earn bonus points for their digestive friendliness. Unlike a greasy late-night bite that might leave you bloated or battling heartburn, they're light yet filling, offering a subtle sweetness that satisfies without weighing you down. Turning bananas into a nightly ritual can be as straightforward or as elaborate as your evening calls for, with options that cater to every palate and level of effort. In its simplest form, peeling and eating a banana solo is a minimalist's dream. Its creamy texture and natural sugars deliver a quiet comfort that feels like a gentle pat on the back from Mother Nature herself. For those who enjoy a bit of culinary flair, blend a ripe banana into a luxurious bedtime smoothie. Imagine it whirring together with a generous pour of unsweetened almond milk, a whisper of vanilla extract for warmth, and a sprinkle of ground cinnamon, a spice with its subtle sleep-enhancing reputation thanks to its anti-inflammatory properties. Add a drizzle of raw honey if you're craving an extra touch of sweetness, and you've got a drink that's as soothing to sip as it is effective. If you're after something a little more substantial, slice a banana lengthwise and spread it with a thin layer of natural peanut butter. Opt for the kind with no added sugar or salt for purity's sake. The pairing of the banana's quick-acting carbs with peanut butter's healthy fats and modest protein creates a balanced mini-meal that steadies your blood sugar through the night, warding off those disruptive 3 a.m. hunger pangs or energy dips that can jolt you awake. Whether you savor it plain or dress it up, this unassuming fruit weaves a spell of tranquility, setting the stage for a night of deep, uninterrupted slumber that leaves you refreshed and ready to face the day. 4. Walnuts. A triple threat for sleep. Walnuts might not strut into the room with the swagger of almonds or the silky charm of cashews, but these understated, brain-like nuggets are a sleeper hit in the truest sense, a nutritional powerhouse that quietly revolutionizes your rest without fanfare. Often relegated to the sidelines of the nut world, walnuts deserve a standing ovation for their unique ability to deliver not one, not two, but 3 sleep-supporting compounds, making them a formidable ally, particularly for seniors wrestling with the inevitable sleep disruptions that creep in with age. Their secret lies in a trio of gifts: melatonin, tryptophan, and omega-3 fatty acids, each playing a distinct yet complementary role in nudging you toward a night of profound, restorative sleep. First up is melatonin itself, a rare find in the food kingdom, produced naturally within the walnut's rugged shell. This isn't a synthetic supplement or a lab-grown gimmick. It's the real deal, a direct infusion of the hormone your pineal gland secretes to dim the lights on your waking hours and cue the onset of drowsiness. For anyone whose internal melatonin faucet slows to a trickle with age, this is a precious boost delivered straight from nature's pantry. But walnuts don't stop at melatonin. They layer on tryptophan, that trusty amino acid also found in bananas, which acts as a biochemical architect, laying the foundation for serotonin production. Serotonin, often called the body's happy chemical, washes over your brain like a soothing balm, dialing down anxiety and paving the way for a peaceful mindset that's ripe for rest. From there, it morphs into melatonin, doubling down on the sleep hormone's presence and reinforcing the signal that it's time to close your eyes. Then there's the third prong of this triple threat: omega-3 fatty acids, those golden fats renowned for their cardiovascular and cognitive perks. In the context of sleep, they're unsung heroes. Studies hint that omega-3s don't just sit idly by. They actively amplify melatonin synthesis in the body and help fine-tune your circadian rhythm, that intricate biological clock that dictates when you feel awake and when you're ready to surrender to the pillow. A standout study published in Nutrients put walnuts under the microscope and found that regular consumers had markedly higher melatonin levels circulating in their blood, a finding with profound implications for older adults, whose natural melatonin production often dwindles, leaving them vulnerable to fractured sleep or chronic insomnia. Weaving walnuts into your evening repertoire is as effortless as it is rewarding, with a versatility that bends to your whims and a flavor profile that elevates even the simplest preparations. A modest serving, think an ounce, or roughly 14 halves, is the sweet spot, delivering all these sleep-enhancing benefits without tipping the scales on calories or overwhelming your system. For a cozy, soul-warming option, picture yourself stirring a handful of chopped walnuts into a steaming bowl of steel-cut oatmeal. Add a swirl of pure maple syrup for a hint of sweetness, a dash of nutmeg for depth, and maybe a few dried cherries for a tart twist. The marriage of the oats' slow-digesting carbs and the walnuts' healthy fats creates a sustained energy release that keeps your blood sugar stable, sparing you those jarring wake-ups in the wee hours. If you lean toward cool and creamy, fold them into a small bowl of plain Greek yogurt. Opt for full fat if you can, as the richness pairs beautifully with the walnut's earthy, slightly bitter bite, crafting a snack that's equal parts satisfying and sleep-inducing. For the purists, there's no shame in simplicity. Nibble them straight from the bag as you wind down with a cup of herbal tea or the soft glow of a favorite novel. Their satisfying crunch and nutty depth become a ritualistic cue, signaling to your body and mind that the day is done. However you choose to indulge, walnuts offer a low-lift, high-return strategy for aligning your internal rhythms, ushering in nights of deeper, more consistent rest that leave you waking up renewed and revitalized. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment on number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. 5. Chamomile tea, the time-tested calmer. Chamomile tea has woven itself into the fabric of human history as a steadfast companion for those seeking peace amid life's storms, its use stretching back centuries across continents. From ancient Egypt, where it was offered to the gods, to medieval Europe, where it soothed sleepless villagers. This isn't just a charming tale passed down through generations. Modern science has stepped in to validate what herbalists have long intuited. At the heart of chamomile's calming prowess is apigenin, a flavonoid, a type of plant compound with a knack for interacting with the human body in subtle, powerful ways. Apigenin works by binding to gamma-aminobutyric acid, GABA, receptors in the brain, the same pathways targeted by some anti-anxiety medications. This interaction gently dampens overactive neural chatter, reducing feelings of stress or restlessness and creating a soft runway for sleep to land. It's less a forceful push into slumber and more a tender invitation to let go of the day. The evidence isn't merely anecdotal. A study published in the Journal of Advanced Nursing zeroed in on older adults, a demographic often wrestling with sleep challenges like insomnia or frequent nighttime awakenings, and uncovered striking results. Participants who drank chamomile tea consistently not only drifted off to sleep more quickly but also experienced fewer interruptions during the night, waking up with a sense of renewal that's often elusive with age. Researchers attribute this to apigenin's sedative-like effect, which mimics the body's natural wind-down process without the grogginess of synthetic sleep aids. But chamomile's gifts extend beyond the brain. Its anti-inflammatory properties can quiet physical irritants, like sore joints or a tense back, that might otherwise stir you awake. Plus, it's a digestive champion, easing bloating, gas, or mild stomach upset, all of which can stealthily undermine rest, especially for seniors whose systems might be more sensitive. To unlock its full potential, preparation matters. About 30 to 45 minutes before you plan to turn in, heat a mug of water to just below boiling, around 190 degrees Fahrenheit 88 degrees Celsius is ideal, and steep a heaping teaspoon of dried chamomile flowers, or a high-quality tea bag, for at least 5 minutes, though 7 is even better to coax out every last drop of apigenin and essential oils. The result is a golden infusion with a delicate, apple-like scent that fills the air as you sip. This isn't just about the liquid, it's about the experience. Cradling the warm mug, feeling the steam against your face, letting the floral notes signal to your senses that the hustle of the day is over. Chamomile is naturally caffeine-free, so there's no risk of a stimulant sneaking in to sabotage your efforts. For an extra layer of calm, pair it with a dim room, a favorite blanket, or a few pages of a gentle novel. It's a ritual as old as time, refined by science, and perfectly suited to guide you into a restorative night. 6. Almonds, a magnesium-packed nightcap. Almonds might not have cut the original video lineup, but they're a quiet powerhouse that deserves a standing ovation for their understated yet effective role in promoting sleep, especially for older adults navigating the quirks of aging bodies. These small, teardrop-shaped nuts pack a nutritional punch that aligns beautifully with the needs of a restless night. Their standout feature? A generous dose of magnesium, a mineral that's like a backstage crew member for your nervous system, unseen but essential. Magnesium helps regulate muscle function by easing tension and preventing those aggravating twitches or cramps that can jolt you awake just as you're drifting off. For seniors, who might feel the ache of stiff joints or restless legs more keenly, this can be a lifeline to uninterrupted rest. But magnesium is only part of the story. Almonds also deliver a healthy dose of monounsaturated fats. Think of them as the steady hand on the tiller of your blood sugar levels. Why does this matter for sleep? Blood sugar fluctuations, those sharp spikes or sudden drops, can trigger your body to release adrenaline or cortisol, hormones that scream, "Wake up," at the most inconvenient hours, like 3 a.m. A modest serving of almonds, say an ounce, or about 20 to 24 whole nuts, provides just enough fat and a touch of protein to keep your glucose on an even keel through the night, sidestepping those disruptive wake-ups. The protein also supports overnight muscle repair, a bonus for aging bodies working to stay strong. And while almonds aren't a melatonin powerhouse, their magnesium and fat combo indirectly supports the brain's sleep-regulating rhythms. How to weave them into your evening? About 30 to 60 minutes before bed, grab a small handful and savor their earthy, slightly sweet flavor. Chew slowly to let the satisfaction sink in. If you're feeling a bit more peckish, spread a tablespoon of almond butter, look for one with no added sugar, on a slice of whole grain toast. The toast's complex carbs pair with the almond's fats and protein to create a slow-release energy source that keeps you steady until morning. Texture-wise, it's a delight. The creamy nuttiness against the crisp bread, maybe a faint crunch if a few almond bits linger. Timing is key. Too close to bedtime, and digestion might keep you up. Too early, and the benefits might fade. Wash it down with water or herbal tea, and you've got a no-fuss, nutrient-rich nightcap that whispers, "Sleep well," to your body without fanfare. 7. Oatmeal. A cozy serotonin booster. A steaming bowl of oatmeal might evoke memories of frost-kissed mornings and cozy kitchens, but its talents stretch far beyond breakfast. It's a sleeper hit, quite literally, for nighttime relaxation. This isn't just soul-warming nostalgia. Oatmeal doubles as a stealthy sleep aid, wrapped in the comforting guise of a familiar dish. Its primary weapon is a wealth of complex carbohydrates, which set off a cascade of biochemical events that prep your brain for rest. As your body digests these carbs, it prompts a modest insulin release, which clears the path for tryptophan, an amino acid found in small amounts in oats, to cross into the brain. There, tryptophan transforms into serotonin, the neurotransmitter that soothes your mind, and later into melatonin, the body's built-in sleep timer. It's a slow, natural process, like the sun setting on your day. Oatmeal's sleep credentials don't end there. It contains trace amounts of melatonin itself, nothing dramatic, but enough to give your circadian rhythm a nudge in the right direction. Then there's magnesium, present in modest quantities, which relaxes muscles and steadies nerves, countering restlessness that might creep in as you lie down. For older adults, oatmeal's fiber is another unsung hero. Digestion can slow with age, and a gentle, fiber-rich food like oats helps ward off bloating or discomfort that might otherwise stir you awake. The trick is moderation. A small serving, half a cup of cooked oats, about a quarter cup dry, delivers all these benefits without overloading your stomach, which could backfire and keep you up. Turn it into a bedtime ritual by preparing it an hour before you hit the hay. Cook it with water or milk, dairy for richness, plant-based like almond or oat milk for a lighter touch, and let it simmer until it's thick and creamy, filling your kitchen with that nutty, wholesome aroma. Customize it to your liking. A drizzle of honey adds a floral sweetness and a tiny serotonin boost, while a sprinkle of crushed walnuts brings in healthy fats and a satisfying crunch. Stir it slowly, watch the steam rise, and serve it in a favorite bowl. Maybe one with a bit of weight to ground you. Eat it in a calm corner, free of screens or distractions, and let the warmth seep into your hands and your soul. It's not just food. It's a signal to your body and mind that the day's work is done, and a night of deep, peaceful sleep awaits. Well, there you have it. 7 amazing foods that can help seniors reclaim those long, restful nights and wake up feeling truly refreshed. From Kiwi's serotonin boost to Chamomile tea's calming embrace, these simple additions could be the game changer you've been searching for. So, what have you learned so far? We'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below this video and tell us one thing you've learned today that you're excited to bring into your life. Maybe it's sipping Tart cherry juice or unwinding with a banana snack. Whatever it is, share it with us. If you like this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tips to enhance your health and wellness. Here's to better sleep and brighter mornings. See you in the next one.